So coming back to that person who's, like they've started they want to do a coaching, they want to do a business, but specifically coaching, and they build the website, they made it all fancy, they've spent all these hours trying to figure out how to use Wix, realizing Wix is not customizable and so forth. So the next thing you were saying there is generating leads to those websites. You mentioned advertising, you mentioned, using maybe Google ads and, YouTube ads and things like that.
Yeah.
What else is there? Run me through that scenario.
Look, there's the thing with marketing is that there's so many different options, and
Sure.
it comes down to not just how you want to market yourself. I think that's one of the most crucial things is people go, right, how do I find clients? And they just splattergun across every single platform and every possible place they could be. Once you really know your niche, you know where they hang out, and you could find one simple channel and just work on one platform that gets you your entire business going. Yeah. So as an example, I built a 6-figure business using nothing but LinkedIn. That's the only platform that I worked on pre-COVID, when everybody started selling on there and it became a pain in the ass to do anything on there. But LinkedIn was the only place I was. Yeah. These days, most of our clients hang out on Facebook. So that's where we hang out now. And we've got a great Facebook community, and we provide a ton of value in there to build that rapport and help people see that we can help them. I think one of the really cool transitions that I've seen lately that will help people watching this is local area stuff. So developing partnerships, speaking to people, kind of partly how we've connected, talking to people that have your audience and going, hey, look, I can help you, you can help me. How can we grow our businesses together? I think that's a really beautiful way to operate at the moment, especially for that small group of people that feel like they aren't social media or tech savvy, and they're trying to build their business up. I am a huge believer of staying in your genius zone. So figure out what you like to do. Coaches, we tend to love having conversations. So, build your business with that tool, and then find somebody that's an expert in the other stuff to do it for you.
That's great. And that's huge what you said there. I just want to highlight that start bit, which is going to where your audience is, right? So that means when one starts something, right? So going back even before the website, you don't need a website. You don't need to have all these fancy bells and whistles.
Please don't burn your money on a website.
Yeah. Anyone in business has done that. I think everyone does it in business, because it feels like this thing, like you're like, oh, I'm building a website, and it's like this thing outside of me, and it's like this, you kind of feel more professional.
And look, well, and that's the thing is you've hit the nail on the head. Like, I talk to so many clients that are like, the first thing I need to do is build my website. Can you help me with my website? And
Same.
And we've actually gotten to a stage now where we just give it to them. To shut them up is the wrong word, but to give them the tick, like that checkbox that they need. So we've actually created a platform called Coach Kit. It's got templates, tools, everything in there. And when people sign up with us, we go, hey, look, we'll just give this to you for free. Don't waste money on, Kajabi or all those other expensive programs and platforms. Save that money, invest it in ads or invest it with us, or anything like that. We're going to give you a website. And they build a website in a week with the templates that we give them. And then we can get into the real work. Like, what's, okay, cool. Let's get the niche right. Let's get the audience right. And sure enough, and I'm sure you see this as well, 2 to 3 weeks in of doing that work, they turn around and they go, oh, crap, I've got to rebuild my website and change the copy. And like, when they actually start doing the stuff, they realize that they should have done it in the other way. But I think a big thing that we've had to acknowledge is sometimes you just have to give people what they need, or what they think they need, I should say, to help them figure out what they really need, like what that next step is.
Yeah, and there's resource cost, right? Which is, do I want to spend, a 2 hours sales call convincing this person that a website's not important? Like, correct. Sometimes it's just easier, like you just said then, right?
Which, and that's the thing is, I'd much prefer to just spend the money on this platform, give it to them for free so that we can actually get them to move forward, than be hitting my head against a brick wall going, look, this is what you need to do next. Yeah.
I hear you.